All right, peace, what up, man? Good morning. First and foremost, hopefully the most high your house shall bless you all day. By his mercies you don't consume. I just want to come back with a quick video. Honestly, man, because I remember watching Beanie Siegel on Drain Champs with Nori and EFN on Nori's podcast. It's crazy. Damn, it's almost been 10 years because he started, 2016 with that? But anyway, I seen a clip of it, and I know I kind of want to add on to what he said because he's going into, during his time with Rockefeller, with, Jay-Z and state property and things of that nature, man. He had to admit, I was kind of entitled during that time. He told him, listen, man, entitlement, what he said was, I'm paraphrasing, he said, entitlement is the thievery of hard work, man. And I was like, damn, man, that's heavy right there. But, I want to add on to this, man, especially us as men, especially us as, men that's in the word, too. It's easier, especially for myself, easier said than done. But I'm getting cut by this, man. But, not as far as, entitlement per se, but sometimes a little mixture of that as well. A lot of that, too. But of course, that's a bad thing as well, just for people, just in general. But yeah, entitlement, is a thievery of joy, but idealism is the thievery of contentment and no, he said entitlement is a thievery of hard work, but I'll say this too: entitlement is the thievery of contentment and joy, man, because the joy is one of the fruits of the spirit, idealism, man, because as men, of course, you have to live in reality. With that, I with women, or if just for people in general, we shouldn't really be in idealism, but mostly, I expect that, honestly, from women. That's just, most of the time, that's in their nature. Not all of them. Let me not say, but it's a very high percentage because it's in their nature. But why does this person come on over there? But anyway, but yeah, man. But I'll say this: entitlement and idealism is a thievery of of a hard work, contentment and joy and gratefulness, man. So, I gotta watch those things, man. If y'all brothers, sisters going through that as well, or suffering from it as well, we kind of gotta watch those things, man, because it could be much more worse. That's why Lamentations 3:39 says what? What does a living man have to do but complain, especially for his his own sins, man. And also, like 1 Peter 2:20 says, man, if you're going through it, man, it's like self-inflicted wounds. That's why accountability is another thing up there too as well, man. Because it's because a lot of times that's where this new age self-care stuff comes from. I need self-care, but a lot of times too, yeah, self-care thing, you need to take care of yourself, yeah, but it's you make your there's a lot of times too people say that, but you make it's self-inflicted wounds. You make a bunch of mistakes. Now you're saying self-care, or you and that's not good, man. That's not good. Especially, that's why I said what buffeted you is what good is it if you're buffeted from your own faults, man, for something that you're doing. Now, if you're going, that's why in the latter part of 1 Peter 2:20 it says, if you're going through something but if it's a trial, if they refine you it's of the Lord, the trial and tribulation of the Lord, then yeah, of course, there's something to be there. Of course you're gonna go through it, because much tribulation comes to the kingdom. Act 14:22 says, man. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get into that real quick, man, because yeah, man, it's just entitlement, idealism, man, is not good. And also, too, best for being accountable. Actually, today is in the Bible app. It's the scriptures. Galatians 6, but it's Galatians 6:2. Is bear ye another burdens. That's what we need to do. But also, when you read, read on down a little bit, a couple of verses, it goes into, bear ye your own. Every man has to bear his own burden. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to get into that real quick, man, because, I feel like it's important, man. It's quick thoughts. I called the jewelry store, man, jewels. Gilly and Wallow had free game. Yeah, man. So hopefully most on your house shall bless your day. And also, too, yeah, that's what I meant to mention, too, man. Because, there's plenty of people that have it worse, so. And I had to be reminded that yesterday, man. It could be worse, man. So a lot of times, too, people like Mike Epps said one time, he said, listen, if you're at the airport and you have a bunch of baggage, you got a lot of baggage, I'm pretty sure, what you're saying was there's somebody else the baggage that you have, somebody that's light to somebody else, but you might think yours is heavy, but that's light to somebody. When somebody has really heavy, heavy luggage or heavy baggage, man. That they can't even move it. Their shoulders is shaking, man. Cause y'all if y'all ever had been on a trip or have sleepovers or had to go on a trip or whatever and had heavy luggage, man. You know that feeling of when it's like you need help carrying certain bags, man. So that's why that casting care upon the Lord is so important, man. So that's really it, man. Hopefully it's edifying. So peace.